Hello everyone, welcome to Billy the Kid Sports Show. We got a lot of things we want to talk to you about today, starting with men's high school basketball. We want to give you a quick update on what's going on in the state championship scores. So here we go. Make sure you hear this. In the 1A class, Malone beats Hamilton County 78-56. In the 2A class, Orlando Christian Prep beats Grandview Prep 53-49. In the 3A class, Sagemont beats Tampa Prep 79-48. In the 4A class, Lake Highland Prep beats Ribault 58-53. A friend of mine went to Ribault. It's a pretty good school. In the 5A class, American Heritage puts up 98 against St. Petersburg Lakewood. And, St. Petersburg Lakewood only scored 70. In the 6A class, Norland beats Lake Manola 60-44. And in the 8A class, Orlando Evan beats South Miami 51-48. So I just said Sagemont in the 3A class. Remember how I just said them? They were the first team ever in Broward, in high school history, in Broward County to ever have an undefeated season. So, I'm going to be keeping up on the players that come from there, see where they end up going in the NBA, because they obviously had a pretty good team. Now we're going to give you the football high school sports update on their football season and the state championship scores. So we're going to start with the first class. Trenton beats Bluntstown 14-0. In the 2A class, Champaign beats Lakeland Victoria Christian School 14-7. In the 3A class, Trinity Christian beats Clearwater Central Catholic 34-7. In the 4A class, Booker T beats Jacksonville Boyles 40-21. In the 5A class, American Heritage beats Rose over Clay 66-8. In the 6A class, Central beats Armwood 52-7. In the 7A class, Dwyer beats Niceville 55-39. In the 8A class, South Dade beats Opoka 41-28. Also, Booker T won the national championship. So you want to watch the players that comes out of there. They're going to have some pretty good players coming out next year. Also, we want to talk to you about a commitment that's been made. Brandon Powell flips from Florida to commit to the University of Miami. He's committing to the University of Miami now. Throw up the U's real quick. Shout out to Uncle Adam who works there. Shout out to the whole organization of medicine. So, they win right there. They win because that's Deerfield's running back, and he's really good. So, now we want to talk about Florida Women High School Sports Basketball. We want to give you an update on their state championship on how everything's going there. In the first class, Paxton beats Chipley 39-34. In the 2A class, Grandview Prep beats Sorosa Christian 45-32. In the 3A class, Miami Country Day beats Seffner Christian 65-51. In the 4A class, Ribault beats Dunbar 72-53. In the 5A class, Southeast beats Chokatawachi 52-35. In the 6A class, Edgewater beats Pine Forest 43-34. In the 7A class, Wekiva beats Harmony 59-48. And in the 8A class, Miami beats Treasure Coast 49-33. Also, in women's basketball, in college women's basketball, Jerica Coley reaches her 3,000th point. Not many people have done this. Only 10. She's the 10th woman to do it. She's from FIU. She plays for FIU, and she's a really good basketball player. Averages 29.2 points a game. So she got 3,000 points, and it's very rare for women to do in college. Just so I can say. A lot also going on in the free agency, doing in the NFL. Many people are getting picked up and signed in free agency. And there's going to be a lot of better teams coming up this season. The Giants signed the former Seahawks safety cornerback Walter Thurman to a 1-year, $3.5 million deal. The Denver Broncos signed Emmanuel Sanders to a 3-year, $15 million deal. Steve Smith got signed with Baltimore. Brandon LaFell signed with the Patriots. And Tangent signed with the Cardinals. Now, I don't know who Cam Newton's going to throw to. Every one of his wide receivers is gone. Well, his good wide receivers, his go-to guys, they're all gone. So, and Carolina hasn't picked up any wide receivers yet. So look for it to be a long, long season for Carolina Panthers. Trust and believe that. But they did sign one good player. They signed a safety. His name is Roman Harper. He was a former Pro Bowler and got signed with the Panthers for a 2-year, $4.5 million deal. He also got a signing bonus, a $1.5 million signing bonus. So he's going to be there. Another important thing is Julius Peppers, who signed with the Green Bay Packers to a 3-year deal. Brandon Spikes signed with the Buffalo Bills to a 1-year, $3.25 million deal. That's a lot of money. Terrell Brown signed a 1-year, $3.5 million contract with the Raiders. Louis Delmas, of course, signed with Miami. Brandon Albert, the offensive lineman, signed with Miami. Now, those two guys are going to be really good, especially Louis Delmas, playing in the same backfield as Rashad Jones. So it ain't going to be nothing that's going to go on there. Everybody's going to be pretty much intimidated, those two hard-hitting safeties. Well, that's in my perspective. Hakeem Nicks signed with the Colts. I think that's going to be pretty good also because him and T.Y. Hilton, both wide receivers that are pretty fast and both got pretty nice hands. As you remember the play that T.Y. Hilton did against the Chiefs. Actually, shout out to the Colts. I like T.Y. Hilton. So that's things that are going on in free agency. And I also want to talk to you guys about college basketball. A lot of things going on with college basketball lately. You got the championship series that have been going on today. Duke loses to Virginia in the ACC championship. Duke went into the game ranked number 7, and Virginia goes in ranked number 6. Well, now Virginia is the ACC champions, so that's gonna be. I thought Duke was gonna win the whole time, but upset. So the Florida Gators, they barely got past Kentucky by 1 point. 60-59. The Florida Gators going as number 1. So, I like them. Those are national championship favorites to me. So, also in the college basketball series, a very popular team, Kansas loses to Ohio State. That's another upset. So, Iowa. So, I think that's an upset, but Iowa's a pretty good team too. Alright, so that's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to Billy the Kid Sports Show. If you want to get in contact with me, here's my email, billythekid954@gmail.com. So get in contact with me if you want any interviews, me to come out to your field or anything like that to tell other people how you're doing. Hopefully get you more popular. And everybody, thank you for tuning in to Billy the Kid Sports Show. See you next time.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Ain't stunning what you saying when I walk through. I got all these hoes staring when I walk through.
My shoe of the month. My shoe of the month is the Kobe 9's Perspective. This is my pair. I brought them to the studio the other day to show all you guys. I like these shoes. I like the color of them. I got a lot of fits to match it. So this is my shoe of the month. My pair. I'm also looking to get the KD 6s. Those are another good pair of shoes.